Assalamu alaikum. Let's start with our next session. हम पिछले वाले session में we were on what we can say organizing, and organizing is basically linked with this one. What we can say, it's about the second function of management, right? Now coordinating, and that was the last step जो हम discuss कर रहे थे जी. Coordinating authority and responsibility relationship. So again, another very important thing is कि activities क्या होंगी और कौन क्या activity perform करेगा, कौन क्या task perform करेगा. This is one of the very important thing that has been decided in the organizing. Now next one is about basic managerial function. Managerial function में very important thing is your being a team, how you will work, being a leader, how you will work, and what will be the directions and directing and controlling, and you can say overall qualities being a leader you can perform. So again, it's one of the very important function of management. अगर हम staffing, directing, leading की बात करें, और उसके बाद last one is about controlling. Okay, now act of guiding, managing, and leading people, that is about direction. And staffing की बात की जाए तो right person for the right job, selection of the right person for the right job, that is about staffing. इसमें there are number of concept and very important concept after the organizing. One of the most important concept of management, that is about motivation and leadership. Motivation, how you can inspire someone. It's about your sense of satisfaction. Very simple concept about motivation. Leadership, guide and influence the behavior of the subordinate. That is about leadership. Decision making, communication, delegating the authority and responsibility, instructions, two-way guideline, motivate them, and all that. ये सारी चीजें आपकी किसमें आ जाती हैं? It's the part of direction and leading, and that will be our 11th chapter. So in detail हम इन चीजों को last में discuss करेंगे. Leading, influencing, that means how you can create your influence, means guiding the activities of the organization member in appropriate direction. Objective is to improve the productivity. So basic purpose क्या होता है? Just to improve the productivity. Controlling the process of monitoring, comparing, correcting performance, and taking the actions. That means first we have to do what we have to find out where we are, how can we get on track. Again, it's about correction and where we plan to be, evaluation. So this is how we can go onward. It's in the form of cycle, right? And this is what we have to do, and where we plan to be, usko evaluate karenge, or whether if there is any deviation or a correction required, then we have to make the correction for that specific task. So what it is basically, it's monitoring, comparing, correcting the performance, and taking the decisions or actions to ensure desired result. Purpose of controlling is to ensure that right things to be happen in the right way at the right time. This is one of the most important things, and controlling linked with every type of function and every type of resource. सब चीजों के साथ कंट्रोलिंग लिंक करती है. And these are the set of steps during controlling process. Establishment of standard performance, that means आपकी set of standards performances होती हैं. Just like जैसे हमारा कोई आप लोगों का रिजल्ट है, CGP है, तो A grade हमारा 80% पे है, B grade 65 पे, and so on. तो accordingly you have to know कि आपका different university के point of view से different criteria होता है. आपके set of standards हैं performance को evaluate करने के लिए. और हर कुछ एम्प्लॉय की परफॉर्मेंस को कैसे एवेल्युएट किया जाता है, आपकी एनुअल परफॉर्मेंस रिपोर्ट्स होती हैं एंड ऑल दैट. इसी तरह आप लोगों की जो है वो रिजल्ट्स होते हैं जिसमें देयर नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स, जैसे अभी हम फ्लिप पे शिफ्ट हुए हैं. सो दिस देन एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, जैसे प्रेजेंटेशन में मैंने आपको बताया कि हम कैसे एवेल्युएट करेंगे. So this is how you can make the different set of standards. First of all, set of standards बनाने क्योंकि ये criteria हैं जिसकी बेस पे you have to work. Then measurement of actual performance को measure करेंगे. Comparison of actual performance with the set of standards. आप उसको compare करेंगे कि अच्छा आपके कितने marks हैं, और already A grade है, already 80% पे A grade होता है, तो where you lie. So this is how we can find out, and if we need any deviation or changes that is required, you can take the corrective action and you can make the changes. इसको कहते हैं जी controlling. ब्रीफली इसको मैनेज करें ताकि हम अपनी वीडियो कंप्लीट कर सकें. रोल ऑफ मैनेजर, हु आर द मैनेजर, डेफिनेटली अ पर्सन हु हैज टू मैनेज ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. That can be about any task in the organization. A manager is someone who works with and through other people by coordinating their work activities in order to accomplish the organization goal. So खुद काम करता है और बाकी लोगों के साथ मिलकर coordinate करता है. Teamwork is very important. That person is known as manager. Now what's the difference between manager and leader? इस पे मैं आपको एक वीडियो दूंगी एंड केयरफुली आप उसको लिसन कीजिएगा, सुनिएगा, and then we will find out what's the quality of the leader and whether your manager is a leader or not, and how your leader can be the manager, but not necessarily every manager can become a good leader. So this is very important. Manager performs the various jobs and duties and are responsible for higher profits and greater performance. This is another thing. They are responsible for the profit and has performance and all. So all that definitely, that is the basic purpose. Okay, now next one is about just a second. Okay, where to manage your work? Definitely they work in the organization. That is the reason ये मैंने आपकी organization की picture भी साथ add कर दी structure की. They have to work in the organization. It's a social unit, and people that is structured and managed to meet a need or pursue collective goal. That means it has some specific structure, and you have to everyone has to, from the you can say employees of the organization, they are the part of the organization, and collectively everyone has their specific objective, and the basic objective is always linked with the goal and objective of the organization, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि collectively that is the objective of the organization. So individual goals at the end of the day that will be linked with the goal of the organization, जिसको हम organization development या OD कहते हैं. OD का आपका complete objective होता है. बेसिक पर्पस उसका यही होता है कि इंडिविजुअल को भी ग्रूम करना. जैसे आप इंडिविजुअल को ग्रूम करेंगे, उसकी कैपेबिलिटीज, एक्सपर्टीज, स्किल्स इंप्रूव होंगे, नॉलेज, एजुकेशन इंप्रूव होगी, तो डेफिनेटली आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी इन अ बेटर वे अफेक्ट होंगे. So it determines the relationship between the activities and the members. That means activity और authority का relationship manager ने develop करना होता है. Who will be responsible for what type of action or task, and subdivide and assign the role, responsibility जो भी हमने बात की, authority to carry out different tasks. Organization are open system. Generally organization क्या होती है आपकी? Open system होती है. The effect are to be affected by their environment. So generally they will be affected by the environment. कोई भी changes होती है तो definitely it will affect your overall organization. Okay. Now, a deliberate arrangement of the people to accomplish some specific purpose that individuals independently could not accomplish alone. So what we have to generally organization, it's about arrangement of number of individual, and purposefully they have to work together to accomplish the organizational objective and goal, because they are not able to work alone and it's not possible to achieve that objective individually. So distinct purpose होना चाहिए सबसे पहले, and definitely you have that specific deliberate structure, and you have number of individuals those has to perform the specific responsibility. That means it's about what we can say authority and activity relationship. अच्छा जी, next topic is about types of management styles. Now traditional management style क्या होता है जी? Traditional it's about a hierarchy होती है इस तरह की, जिसको हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल चार्ट कहते हैं. आगे हम इसको काफी डिटेल में 6 चैप्टर में तो है ही आपकी हायरार्किकल रिलेशनशिप. दिस इज अबाउट टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट, मिडिल एंड लोअर लेवल मैनेजमेंट. So it's about traditional management style, and everyone has some specific, you can say, expectation, and management has the expectation for the employees, and employees has the expectation from the management. Both sided होता है, जहाँ पे आपका properly relation bonding develop होती है अच्छी, वो organization with good culture and tradition norms values के साथ और with good working environment के साथ चलती हैं. जहाँ पे अच्छा develop नहीं होता है, वहाँ पे problems create होना शुरू हो जाती हैं, वहाँ पे clashes आना शुरू हो जाते हैं. So this is one of the very important thing. It's the traditional management model. Okay, now next one is about team management. This is another types of management style. Team management means आपने अपने employees को भी लेके चलना है और साथ ही आपने being a employer or being a manager खुद को भी लेके चलना. The manager is guiding hand to help the members of the team work together to solve the problem, but does not dictate the policy, and the entire team receives the reward of the meeting those goals. So definitely, as a team, you have to work at the end of the day. You have to achieve the goals of the organization being the in the form of team. It's very important. इंडिविजुअली काम करने का नहीं है, आप में कोई एडवांटेज नहीं होता। इन अ टीम जब आप काम करते हो और सबको लेके चलते हो साथ, दिस इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट difficult thing, and that is known as basically management skill, basic management skill and administrative skill. Servant management. Servant management care with this approach, the manager helps supply the resources, supply resources the employees need to meet company goals. In servant leadership, the organization recognize employees as experts in their field and work to help them work efficiently. That means being a, you can say servant, you have to manage each and everything. So आपकी जो overall organization है, they have to maintain good leadership strategy. But as a servant leadership strategy, the organization recognize employees as expert. They are very good in their field, and so you have to get the work from them, and through that servant management technique or style. So time management, it's not the authoritarian style. It's the way whatever you want to get. कुछ लोग होते हैं वो कहते हैं कि मैं तो ऐसे ऐसे काम करना चाहूँगा और करता हूँ. Then you have to say, okay, we have no issue because he's one of the best resource for you. He's one of the best asset for the organization. Then it will be perfectly fine. आप उसको उसी तरह लेके चल सकते हैं. So that is about servant management. Time management. Time management is the process of planning and controlling how much time to spend on specific activities. Good time management enables the individuals to complete more in a shorter period of time, lower stress, and leads to the career success. So time management is one of the very important thing, and in every field of life we can use and we have to use it. Okay, जी goal क्या है जल्दी जल्दी देख लेते हैं. Definitely we know it's about outcome, it's about our objectives, and how we can plan and commit to achieve. Many organizations struggle to reach the goals within the finite time of setting. So you have to go through from these 10 set of steps. What are the set of steps? Take the action, and then you can achieve your goal in a better way. So you have to take the action, try hard, that means efforts required, and keep practicing again and again. Explore a different way, ask someone for the advice, and do your best learning how others did it, and build upon your strategy. You have to make your strategy. On the basis of your strategy, you can get the output, review and fix the mistakes. Then you have to review and make the correction if there is any issue in any step. Don't give up, right? This is one of the best thing and rule if you want to achieve your goal. Okay, now what are the SMART goals? Very concisely, go through from the concept specific, state what you will do, use the action, measurable, provide a way to evaluate. That means आपका कोई भी goal जो है वो smart goal होना चाहिए. That means within that specific limit and time you have to achieve. Measurable होना चाहिए. आप evaluate कर सकें उसको, देख सकें, check कर सकें. Achievable होना चाहिए. You are able to achieve that goal within your scope होना चाहिए. Definitely जब हम achievable की बात करते हैं. Next one is about relevant, makes sense within your job functions. That means whether it's relevant to your job or not, time bounded. Within that time, you have to manage your objective goal or task. अच्छा एक company ने कहा कि आपने 10 days में ये number of shirts produce करनी है, 1000 number of shirts produce करनी है. So one option is कि आप जो है वो बड़ी smartly उसको manage करें, सारी चीजें उसको on time manage करके दें. Relevant individuals को, departments के individuals को with good decision strategies को लेके चलें. So it's a bit easy. जो as a goal इसको एक hectic form में लेके चल रहा है तो वो उसको easily manage कर सकता है. So these are the example of like specific to the point आप होते हैं, measurable, progress through monthly report and weekly, yearly report जो होती है. Achievable, you are able to achieve that thing, whatever जो भी आपके goals हैं achievable होने चाहिए, and relevant होने चाहिए and time bounded होने चाहिए. ठीक है जी. आगे है जी another very important concept, and this one is the last concept of our today lecture. Effectiveness and efficiency. Now, what's the concept of effectiveness and efficiency? Efficiency, doing the right thing, getting the most output from the minimum input. That is about what we can say efficiency. Effectiveness, doing the right thing, attaining the organizational goal. That means doing the right thing, whether you are going on the right direction or not. आप जो objectives हैं वो सही हैं या नहीं है. This is very important. So this is how then you can achieve your objective and goal. Efficiency means it's about means, it's about ways through which you can achieve your objective goal. Resource usage, आप कैसे resources को use करते हो with low waste. Get animation, get goal attainment, high attainment, आप कैसे अपने goals को achieve करते हैं, effective है या नहीं है, सही तरीके से है या नहीं है. Again, this is very important. Right? Okay, जी. These are the different what we can say points about efficiency. हम इसको काफी डिटेल में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. बट एफिशिएंसी ये होता है कि कम से कम वक्त के अंदर मिनिमम टाइम एनर्जी कॉस्ट के अंदर मैक्सिमम आउटपुट ली जाए. एंड नॉट नेसेसरी एवरी मैनेजर इज an efficient manager. Sometimes they are better in other different things, but they are not very much efficient. Optimization के point of view से efficiency is again very important, but we have to see whether your work is effective or not. पता चले आपका सही नहीं है, मैंने आपको असाइनमेंट दी है जी कि आपने ये असाइनमेंट मुझे 10 days में या 5 days में सबमिट करानी है. आपने कहना है कि ओके मैं 2 दिन में सबमिट करा देता हूँ. आप जब कहेंगे 2 दिन में, तो वेदर इट्स राइट और रॉन्ग, दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू सी. एफिशिएंसी तो आपकी थी, बट इफेक्टिव था या नहीं था. तो इफेक्टिवनेस एंड एफिशिएंसी एट द सेम टाइम बोथ आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Efficiency, doing the right way in the right possible manner with the least resources, time, and effort. It's focused on the process. It's about current work, what must improve now. Current work point of view, so you need, you can say improvement. Okay, now you have to focus on the process, current team. You have to improve that team. Measurable by analyzing the specific matrices. आप की measurable होनी चाहिए जो भी काम कर रहे हैं आपका. Okay जी, sorry. Efficiency is easily measured by analyzing the specific matrices. It's internal within the bounds of the organization. Efficiency require objective analysis. So objective analysis करते हैं आप. Effectiveness क्या है जी? It's asking why is being done. Is this being done? That means whether it's right or wrong. आप जो काम कर रहे हैं वो सही भी है या नहीं, effect भी है उसका, positive भी है नहीं. It's doing the right thing and demonstrating which should not be done at all, and which you have to include. So it's not, and it's not worth doing. So this is what you have to find out. Effectiveness aligned with the objectives and goal. Effectiveness is future looking with the desire for a better future, encouraging innovation, lying down future strategy, adapting to changing the environment, everything that leads to growing people and business. So effectiveness is not easy to measure, right? It's not necessary that everything is properly measured. मुश्किल हो जाती है आपके लिए. Effectiveness in its true sense requires external view, outside organization. That means about competition, economy, market trend, and customer insight. सब देखने होते हैं. Effective requires subjective visioning. उसमें objective है, यहाँ पे आपके पास subjective visioning होती है. That means you have to think about long-term things. Effectiveness and efficiency. This one is the last slide, and this one is the concept. That is about what we can say efficiency and effectiveness. That means this is what ineffective, this is effective, this is inefficient, efficient. So pursue right goals, but inefficient costs are high. That means when we are talking about effectiveness, so आपने क्या करना है? You have to go for the right goal, but आपने उसको right goal होना चाहिए, inefficient नहीं होना चाहिए, और you have to produce enough and are expensive. So you are not producing enough, and that is not expensive. So again, it's very important. Okay, now next one is about pursuing wrong details, but it's efficient, not producing enough but low cost. ये भी एक another, this is another way. जैसे मैं अभी आपको बता रही थी कि आपने काम कर दिया, जल्दी कर दिया, लेकिन up to the mark नहीं किया. So that can be the example, like wrong goal but efficient, कम से कम वक्त में आपने कर लिया, गोल ही गलत था, आपका टास्क ही गलत था। जैसे प्रोजेक्ट में मोस्टली स्टूडेंट्स ये काम कर देते हैं, हमारे सीनियर जब होते हैं तो। ओके क्लास, मुझे पॉइंटर नहीं मिल रहा, दिस वन इज द पॉइंटर। Okay, now next one is about pursuing the right goals and the efficient, that means high rate of interest, cost efficient होना चाहिए आपका। Again, ये आपके right, ये आपका effective भी है और efficient भी है। So this is one of the best one. Pursuing right goal but inefficient cost are high. Right? इसमें वो कह रहा है कि inefficient है, लेकिन आपका effective है, आपका right goal choose करें, और cost इसमें आपकी high होगी, इसमें cost आपकी low tier, this one is, right? So this is what the difference. So this is what the, yeah, you can say difference between effectiveness, ineffective, and efficient and efficient. So this is what the difference is. And this one is another example of efficiency, turtle and rabbit की जो story है, उसमें this will go 100 times faster, and yeah, this is you are going on the wrong direction, right? So this is very important. So he's not whatever he is efficient, right? ये जो आपने rabbit की story सुनी, he was very efficient, but that efficiency is not effective, right direction पे नहीं थी, and he is going on the right direction with, you can say, with very slow speed, but that is effective, and effective basically, it's very important, and efficient as well, because at the end of the day आप ने तो उस जगह आपने रीच करना है, एंड स्टोरी आपको पता है रैबिट एंड टर्टल की, एंड दैट इज ऑल अबाउट द एफिशिएंसी एंड effectiveness concept. So this is all about what we can say our today lecture. It's about week 1 lecture. If you have any ambiguity, if you have any issue in this lecture, कोई चीज समझ ना आए, because continuously मैं आपका lecture ले रही होती हूँ, तो मेरा वॉल्यूम जो है वो थोड़ा सा डाउन हो जाता है, तो उसको आपको मैनेज करना पड़ेगा, ये अभी मेरा इशू है। सो मैं आगे कोशिश करूंगी कि वीडियोस में थोड़ा गैप दे के बनाऊं, ताकि वॉल्यूम थोड़ा ठीक हो। सो लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट कि ये सारी चीज़ें आपको समझ आ गई होंगी। इफ यू हैव एनी डिफिकल्टी यू कैन कम टू मी, आप क्लास में भी पूछ सकते हैं, ऑफिस में भी पूछ सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच क्लास फॉर दिस सेशन, थैंक्स अ लॉट।